Bennick has made his way to the top of this box, and what a phenomenal ride. Another one of those for you, buddy. And this is the second time that I've had an opportunity to talk to you, and you go out, and I'm sure it's harder than it looks. Tell me a little bit about how that went down.
It was good. I got off to a really good start. My jump was great, and just had some fun and just focused on hitting my marks.
You seem to have risen to a whole new level this year, man. I mean, what's the difference right now?
I've just been putting in the work. My trainer, Gavin, has helped me a lot, and just thank him for that, and just been putting in the work.
What's your expectations for this year?
We want to win everything that we race.
Well, good luck to you on that, buddy. Who do you want to say thanks to for this one?
Lord Jesus Christ, keep me safe. Mom and Dad, Kyle, Gavin, Vertex Pistons, Orange Brigade, KTM, Rob Supply, Alpine Star, Troy Lee Design, Scott Goggles, Red Bull, Dunlop Tires, Nature's Bakery, FMF, and everyone else, thank you.
All righty, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. He is your Ricky Carmichael Amateur Supercross 85cc 10 to 11 limited majors champion, getting that #1 plate there from AMA Commission member Mr. Kevin Bailey, and of course adding that to the collection of what he hopes to be many more throughout the upcoming future. Guys, I tell you, when he says he plans to win, you know, it's not that he never planned to win before in the future, but this time he says it with a little different meaning, I think.
Yeah, that's maybe the quote of the weekend. The plan is to win everything we race.
Wow. I love it.
What's wrong with that?
That's a great objective.
58 of Greg Schnell is in control of this one right now, Vet 35 plus. Michael Mitchell, Michael Mercer, Jason Waters, and Justin Smith. That's your top 5 here at Vet 35 plus.
Yeah, we knew this would be a good race as well, and sure enough, just like every single class here today, Jason, I got to tell you, I am so excited. I've had so much fun today, man, watching really quality racing.
It's been good.
A lot of times, I got to tell you, we've been to events
Oh,
that sometimes they're a
You know
nightmare.
it.
They're not exciting. They're blowouts, or they're dominated by one guy, or they're just flat not a good race, you know. This has been an absolute amazing day today, right through every single moto that we have watched. There's not been a snoozer of a race, not yet.
I got to give a lot of credit to this track, and I saw Randy Poulter, by the way, hanging out all weekend. That guy's a magic man.
Yep.
When you see these corners where the outside's good for 3 motos, and suddenly the inside becomes the line on moto number 4,
right,
and the rider's got to guess when that crossover comes, they're the master at just giving these nips and tucks.
That's not a mistake.
Nope.
That's a learned skill, my friend, believe me, how to make that happen.
Yeah, because what? There's not an instruction booklet you can put together to explain how to use the dozer and when and where and water and weather and all that stuff. Michael Mercer on the 181 had second place, but I think Michael Mitchell just took it away. You saw it on the screen here, the 61 of Michael Mitchell, now into the #1 position as they come down the long straight. And Mercer going to try to get him back. Mercer and Mitchell side by side for second place through the rhythm.
Yeah, not the first time we've said that this weekend either. Mercer and Mitchell side by side. Those guys have raced before many times. Like all these guys down here, familiar with each other.
61 of Mitchell now has it under control, at least for the moment. Mercer trying to come back.
I had him reversed.
You might as well. Allowed to go they were. Allowed to go they were, yeah. Change that quickly.
Weeds, your boy show any interest?
Huh?
Your boy show any interest in the mini bike?
1,000,000,000%.
Yeah.
Oh, I got him on the Stasic right now. We went from the balance bike, the Strider.
Right, I knew you were on it.
Got him on the Stasic. Actually, I was amazed. Stasic is the balance bike with a motor.
Yes.
But he did still want to learn the pedal bike. Loves the pedal bike in between.
Great.
Loves the pedal
Awesome.
bite in between. And now, his #1 goal in life is P-Dub.
Oh,
P-Dub.
yes.
So he just turned 4. I was trying to hold off till 5. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it all the way till 5.
I'll have to put some graphics on one and make a works edition.
Yeah, well, I already got I got an awesome story planned for this.
Okay.
Because there was a guy who said his kids used to race, and he hasn't worked on a PW in a long time, but he still believes he's the best PW50 mechanic in the world, he said. He said his kids used to race. His one kid is named James. The other kid is still racing. His name is Malcolm. He said his kids used to race PWs at one time.
They did.
So he told me, if you bring me a PW50 in a bag of parts, I will build it. And I was like, That's the video I got to have.
Absolutely.
So I'm not just going to buy anyone. I got to make sure I do this right, because that's a once in a lifetime.
Absolutely.
So this dad, his son Mookie, rides for a team that is managed by Tony Alessi. So I told Tony Alessi about this. I'm like, hey, you know that big James Stewart guy whose son rides for your team? He told me he's the best PW50 mechanic in the world.
And Alessi disputed that, didn't he?
He started nodding
Tony
his
took
head.
offense, didn't
Now,
he?
Tony's trying really hard these days to keep the anger in check, to not be mini bike dad, but it's very difficult when I hit him with this.
Tony said he's got a bigger spacer plate.
Yeah. So Tony shows me his lineup in his garage. He's got like 8 PW50s from Mile to Wild, stocked with the dime-sized governor in them, to the gnarliest hot rod PW50 you can make.
Right.
It's probably got a power valve in it and gears. I don't
Got
even
a
know how that's
125
possible.
rod in it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So he's like, what do you think of that? And I'm like, man, what if I got a Tony Alessi PW50 and had that shipped to Big James, and had Big James go through it, and I had that bike?
Bro.
Yeah. So that's why this is I don't want to just do this. I got a 1 in a million chance to do this really right.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've got to say, two
And
of the
my
most
son is
successful
like,
PW
my
guys
son
ever.
doesn't know what the heck I'm talking about. He's just like, get me the darn bike, okay?
Right.
I want to ride a PW. Like, we don't understand. This is a special opportunity that we have here.
You don't even know.
Yep. Yeah. So we brought the Stasic. He was doing donuts in the parking lot at the GNCC yesterday. He rode it around the playground area here.
Awesome.
So he's pumped.
Awesome.
I mean, it's. Hey, these are the first 2 words that my son would basically say: bike and bike guy. He's interested in 2 things: the machine and the rider of the machine.
Bike guy.
Bike guy. At first,
I thought he meant you first.
Yeah, definitely not bike guy, bro. And look, I wasn't even trying. It was literally the darn Wheaties box with Ryan Dungey on it. Just kept staring at that thing. And then finally he would point at it and say bike, and then bike guy, because of that darn Wheaties box. It was like,
Awesome.
What is that thing on that cereal box? What is that thing? Then he started seeing Racer X magazines around the house, and here we go.
Awesome.
It's
Awesome.
on, bro.
I'm glad I asked.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Definitely.
It's hilarious. And it's weird, like, I mean, for me, I don't even care. Like, that's awesome for me. But I wasn't willing this to happen. That was all on his own. I mean, it makes my life easy, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get to ride a lot more myself now as I'm watching Greg Schnell, number 58, trying to get away. GNCC is where my heart is, as you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be disappointed at all if that's the direction we go. I feel like that's really fun racing. But here's the issue I'm going to have. I'm not going to be around on a lot of these weekends. So I got to find a setup where you can hang out with some other people, take care of it. You know there's good people there that can help make that happen. I know a lot of the people, so that might be where we end up. Greg Schnell, I'll tell you where he's ended up. He's going to go